Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? You know who it is. You know what it is. I just really want to talk for a hot second about that Berman article that came out yesterday. Because I see a bunch of my folk on Nick's Twitter having both sides of the debate on that. And I hear it. I hear you, South. I hear you. Listen, my man South's Fine has been talking about Fizdale and the X's and O's since last season. And I agree with him. To a certain extent, I understand about development. I understand we were rolling out the balls last year. That's what he kept saying. I hear you. You're rolling out the balls. Okay. You had young core. You don't have young core no more. You don't need to roll out the balls anymore. Now you need to have a game plan. You need to have movement. You need to have ball flow. You need all of that. We need to see it. We need to see the pick and rolls. We need to see the pick and pops. We need to see the screens. That is, to me, that is the gist of what Berman should have been talking about. He's not fired yet or anything like that. We don't need to burn down the house, but we do need to see what Fizdale could do as a coach, not just a motivator or a locker room guy, but as the head coach of the New York Knicks. I get that 100%. But to sit there and say there was absolutely no development and that the guys who left were better than the guys you brought in, that's all slander and nonsense, and I don't have time for it. I'm really, really happy that Cornette and Von Lay and them landed in good places. Even Trey Burke, I'm really glad for him. You know what I mean? But that they were there for a reason. The reason is past. We got new guys in now. Those guys got deals, and none of them like on the G League or crying like what Lynn is doing. So that there is development. Von Lay even came out of his face and said it. So I don't really get where Berman decides to negate all of that and put his own little spin on top because, his words mean more than the actual players. Ego. But whatever. All I know is that this season coming up, there's a decent team on that floor. There could be some potential on that floor. Fizdale has to work it through. And if we struggle and have a really poor season, then it is what it is. But we got to give him this season. He didn't coach last year. He was a motivator and all of that. But this year, we need a coach. I think he may be the guy to do it, but he has to show it. I'll talk to y'all guys later. Always a pleasure. Thank you for listening to me. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.